How you guys doing? Wow. I was here 21 years ago. Guess that shows my age. It's very different, but a little bit is still the same. Uh, my name is Tim. I'm from Harrisburg, PA. Um, when I was here 21 years ago, I didn't complete this program successfully. I actually got kicked out. I was kind of off the chain back then, super rebellious. I was lost. I had a lot going on with me. But just so I can get familiar with you guys, some of y'all stand up, tell me your name, where you're from, what you're here for. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Lakia, and I'm from New Kensington.
Oh, where?
New Kensington.
Oh, New Kensington. All right.
And my county is Westmoreland.
Westmoreland. All right.
Is that it?
What you here for?
I'm here for resisting arrest and drug and alcohol abuse.
Okay. Good.
Hi, I'm Misty. I'm from Bradford County. I'm here for mental health.
Okay. Anybody else? Don't be shy. Go ahead.
I have to stand up.
No, you can sit down. Go ahead.
I'm Tatiana.
Tatiana.
What else is it?
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Reading, and
I got family in Reading.
yeah, and I'm here for, I don't want people to know,
Okay.
I'm fighting.
If you don't want to say your business out loud, that's okay. Go ahead.
My name is Lily. I'm from Jefferson County. I'm here because when I stepped down from Secure, I was originally in placement for drug and alcohol abuse, and then I ran away from placement. That's why I went to Secure, and now I'm here because I went to Secure.
Okay. Go ahead.
You know, I'm from a little bit of everywhere.
Okay. Me too. Sorry.
I'm here for a lot of things that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Okay.
I'm Talia, and I'm from around here, really close. And my county is Westmoreland, and I can say I'm here for truancy and grades and drug and alcohol.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm Alexis.
Stand up, please.
I'm Alexis. I'm from Newcastle, and I'm here for drug and alcohol abuse.
Okay. Go ahead. Stand up. Go ahead.
Samantha, I'm from Harrisburg, and I'm here drug and alcohol abuse.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm Bella. I'm from Philly. I'm here because I stole a car.
You stole a car?
Ran away. Yes.
Okay. Did you crash?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, right. Yeah, you. Yeah.
I'm Niall. I'm from Chester County.
Chester.
I'm here for.
Bless you.
What am I here for? I'm here for.
Forgot what you're here for?
It's a lot of reasons.
Okay. What you think you're here for?
I forget what it's called. Assault charges.
Okay.
Police officer, and I have trauma apparently from my PO that
Okay.
I talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Go ahead.
I gotta stand.
I'm Destiny. I'm from Johnstown, and I'm here for my house arrest violations.
Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Brianna. I'm from Erie County, and I'm here this time to get help graduating, but the first time was for misbehaviors. Disruptive behaviors and being a menace to society.
A menace to society. That was a good movie. That's it. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm Isabella, I'm from Indiana, and I'm here for mental health.
For mental health, okay. You, go ahead.
My name is Lila. I'm from Reading. I'm here because I cut off my ankle monitor.
Okay, don't like that curfew. Go ahead.
My name is Nevaeh, I'm from Monroe County. I'm here because I have a substance abuse problem and I have mental health issues.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm Jasmine, I'm from Franklin County. And I'm here for a lot of different reasons. And mostly a lot of my mental health and trauma too.
Okay.
I'm Ella. I'm from Allegheny County, and I'm here for driving in stolen cars, fighting, and smoking weed.
Okay.
I want to stand up. Okay, I'm Abby, and I'm from Allegheny County, and I'm here because I ran away.
Okay. Go ahead.
Julie, I'm from Franklin County. I'm here for family therapy.
All right. I see you put your little hand up.
I have to stand up.
You gotta stand up. The man said you gotta stand up.
Let me think. I'm Benaya. I'm originally from Philly, like, yeah. I'm mostly here for trauma, drug and alcohol abuse, and build relationships with my family.
Okay. You sure? All right. Well, those of you that stood up and shared your personal business with me, I appreciate that. One of the things I want you guys to know is that I'm not that far removed from who you guys are and where you're at. I'm currently still on federal parole. I get off in July. I've been walking a tightrope for about 3.5 years. So I could relate to you on a lot of levels. A lot of y'all sound like y'all in here for the same things. I have a lot of similar things in common. So just a little bit about my background. Like I told you, I was there 21 years ago. I was about 15. You know, I'm coming from the inner city. I wasn't prepared for a lot of what was going on here, and I wasn't ready. And after getting kicked out of here, I went to a juvenile maximum secure, sat there for about 2 years. So altogether, I was like locked up for like 3 years straight. Lost all my formative teenage years. I never had a high school, what they call it, puppy love. None of that. No prom, nothing. Yeah, I went back home, got back into some more trouble. Eventually, I went to state prison. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough for me. And then some years after that, I landed in federal prison. So I'm not here to give you guys a speech. I just want to talk. That's it. I'm not a preacher. I'm not, obviously I'm not your father. I'm not your big brother, but I could be. A lot of us are black and brown people, right? That's the first thing we got in common. Second thing we got in common is we've all been in trouble. And I remember a lot of y'all saying you're here for mental health reasons. I go to therapy once a week. Honestly, I wish I could go more. But the way the world works, my medical insurance only covers once a week. But I pointed that out because I wanted to tell you guys, don't be ashamed of that. We all come from broken homes. How many of y'all only was raised with one parent? Just about everybody in here. Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. How many of you was raised by your dad? How many of you was raised by both? So that's about 3 people, right? Very small percentage, 3, 4 people. So we all come from single parents, most of us single parents. households. But
What about our grandparents?
how many of you was raised by your grandparents? Okay. So all in all, we come from traumatic, broken homes, right? Our parents made choices that we had no control of. None of us asked to be here.
How about a step parent?
Or a step parent. Whatever the background was, I think it's safe to say that it wasn't the one we necessarily wanted or needed, but here we are, right?
What if we pretty much raised ourselves?
And for a lot of us, we did. You know, my mother, I come from a single parent background. My mother, she had 3 kids, has 3 kids. We all got different fathers. My mom did the best she could, but my mom suffers from mental health issues as well, right? And my father, he was ghost, wasn't around. I didn't meet my father till I was 18, and he was behind glass and somewhere far away from where I'm even from. To this day, I still never hugged this man. We never shook hands, nothing. He made his choices as a grown man to not take care of his responsibilities, right? And someone a long time ago told me, never judge your parent or parents unless you've walked in their similar shoes, right? Because it's easy for any of us to say, well, if I was you, I would have did this. But you're not them. You're you. Your path is unique to you based off of whatever choice or choices that you're going to make or that you did make, right? And you guys, being that you're young women, let me ask you this. What is love? Somebody tell me, just give me what your definition of love is. Go ahead. You. There is no definition. What makes you so sure of that?
Everyone has different experiences with love. Everyone feels love differently. There is no real, like, you can feel warm-hearted to a person. That's about the only good reason. But besides that, there is no true definition to love. Love is what you feel like love is. So my personal definition will probably be, I don't have a reason.
Oh.
Cause it's like, yeah, you don't have a true definition to love.
Okay. How about you?
Something that only bring you hurt.
Something that will only bring you hurt. Why is that?
It's gonna bring you happiness, but all it does in that is bring you hurt.
And why is that?
Because most of the time, you or the other person loves more. There's always somebody who loves more in a relationship.
In a
And
relationship.
any relationship. Like it could be friendship, it could be family, it could be intimacy. Like no matter what, somebody's gonna end up getting hurt in the end because one person always loves one more.
So love to you is hurt. Okay, that's interesting.
Love to me is something that brings you passion, but also joy that you think about every day, every night before you go to bed. You dream about something that makes you alive.
Okay. You.
Loyalty and guidance is love to me.
Okay. You.
See, at first I thought love was meaning that that person would stand by you and never abandon you.
Okay. Back there with the red hair.
I think love is when you care for someone more than you care for yourself. I think love.
Okay, that's interesting. Let me see here. Brianna, right?
Good enough.
Oh, Bree. All right.
I feel like love is somebody fulfilling your other half, something that makes you feel complete or feel any type of, completeness, wholeness. Somebody like who makes you whole.
Okay. You back there, Harrisburg.
Trust and to
Loyalty.
do anything for them.
Uh-huh. You?
Me?
Yeah, the one you didn't stand up and introduce yourself, right? Okay, go ahead.
I think love is somebody who shows you affection. It doesn't matter what way. Somebody who makes you feel like wanted.
Tatiana, go ahead.
Question. This is like, I don't know if it's off topic, but like, are you in love or like, no? If you don't mind saying.
We'll get to that in a second. I want to stay on course. So a lot of what I heard from y'all is that love is. A few of you had love being hurt, one-sided, but most of you pretty much said that love is a feeling. Yeah, I hate to bust your bubble, but it's not. Now I know that's what we're taught. That's what society, our parents, our grandparents, step-parents, maybe that's what they recycled to us. You ask the average person, what is love? They say, oh, well, it's just, you know it when you feel it, right? But feelings are chemicals. They come and go. So what happens when you don't feel love towards me? What am I going to get?
You ain't gonna get nothing.
I ain't going to get nothing. That's the problem with love being identified as a feeling. Because feelings are chemicals. They come, they go. Love isn't supposed to work that way. Love is supposed to be around no matter what's going on. Go ahead.
With that one person, you feel like you love him. Like
What-
me, I have a boyfriend and I love him very much. And every single time I'm with him, I feel love.
Well, how old are you?
16.
16. You have a lot of life left.
But he's the one.
He's the one.
He's not the one.
All right. Well, listen, it's okay to really be into someone. Those things that you're feeling, that's just passion. You feel a lot of passion towards that person based off of his personality, his characteristics, based off of maybe the way he does things, right? That's just passion. But I already told you the problem with love being a feeling, right? So let me give you a clear definition, because there is a definition. And it's important when it comes to these type of things, when we're talking about energies. Love is an energy, right? It's important that you give it a clear definition so that it's tangible, so that your mind can identify it in a clear way. And there's no gray area, there's no, haziness, there's no remix to it. Love is unconditional giving of oneself to another. Now we all know what unconditional means, right? The reason why it has to be unconditional is because, first of all, you have to start with loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, it's impossible for you to love anybody else. And that starts with you first knowing that love is a choice. It's not a feeling. There are feelings that lead up to you wanting to share your love of yourself with someone else. But love is not a feeling. Feelings are things that lead up to that thought and that choice. First is thought, then it's choice. Because if love didn't exist in any language, let's just say that word didn't exist in any language, how would you know someone loved you? If they couldn't say it because the word didn't exist, how would you know if they loved you? Go ahead.
How they treat you and how they care for you.
How they treating you. And how they treating you is based off of what? Their what?
Their actions.
Their actions. You.
know if someone loves you because I have no idea what love is.
And this is what I'm trying to teach you, right? The word itself is a verb. What's a verb? Go ahead.
An action word.
It's an action word. The word itself, love, is a verb, right? So it has to be followed by action. If the word didn't even exist, the only way you would know is through someone's actions. But before the action, there's a choice. Because you could choose not to love someone. You could choose not to love yourself, which a lot of us, even if we don't want to admit it, we made choices that really doesn't show we love ourselves. Because if you loved yourself, would you put yourself through pain? No, right? If you loved yourself, would you do something to get yourself locked up? No, right? So, first, the foundation that I want you guys to understand is self love. Don't worry about loving your boyfriend. You're six. Okay. Being obsessed with yourself and loving yourself is very different. Because you could be, I mean, excuse my language, you could be a piece of shit person and be obsessed with yourself. You may think that the way you are is okay. No, loving yourself is just accepting who you was, who you are, and who you're trying to be unconditionally. You got to love yourself, flaws and all, because nobody's perfect, right? And when you can reach that point where you accept and love yourself, forgive yourself for whatever you did before. Because you can't go back. You can't, remix whatever you did. You can't do it again. You got to love yourself and forgive yourself for whatever you did. And when you love yourself, you're going to meet another person, or you may know another person that you feel is worthy enough to share yourself with unconditionally. That's what love is. Loving yourself unconditionally, no strings attached, and then sharing that with somebody else, no strings attached. You can't love someone with the condition that they love you back, because that's not love. That's conditional love. That's what a lot of us were given in our homes where we come from. A lot of our parents, even though it's not really their fault, they working with what they got, right? They're raising you based off of what was taught to them. But a lot of them made the mistake of saying, I love you if you keep your room clean. I love you if you stop talking to boys on your phone. I love you if you're doing what you got to do in school. That's conditional love. And that's not the way love is supposed to work. Right? So I want you guys, because you're young women, and let me tell you this, there is not a better time to be a woman in this country than right now. You live in a country where women have more freedoms than anywhere else on the world. Am I right? You guys have really made you've done a lot for yourselves. You can leave here, change your life. You could be bosses in corporate America. Those days of, sexual harassment, sexism, all of that stuff, that will get you in trouble real quick nowadays, right? So you guys can be bosses in whatever field that you want to be a boss in. And that's how you should think. Because I know you guys don't want to work for somebody the rest of your life, right? And the reason I say that is because I'm starting my life over at a later age. It took me a long time. I'm 36. I got out of federal prison when I was 35, turning 36. I didn't have no established credit, right? Only good thing I did was get my GED. I didn't have no credit. I didn't have no work history. When you're going out there for them jobs, because everybody got to start somewhere, they want to see by the time that you're 20, 21, and in your mid 20s, they want to see some work history. At least have your diploma. You want to start building your credit now. You want to start doing things that set you on the right path now because you guys are still young. Knowing what I know now, if I could be 16, 15 all over again, I would do so much stuff different. Like mad stuff, like a lot of stuff. I wouldn't be concerned what somebody think about me. I wouldn't have been in the streets because it's a joke. The streets are a joke. I don't know anybody in the streets who ever got anything that's worth something. But I want to leave you guys understanding that love is a choice. Love yourself. Worry about that first. Love yourself. Don't never let nobody tell you love is a feeling. Let them show it to you by their actions. Because feelings come and go, right? This is not the end of whatever you're going through. When you leave here, you can start a fresh slate. The world is not going to always be a fan of who you are. And you got to be okay with that. When you guys go home, not everybody is going to be a fan of what you did. People are going to be opinionated. People are going to judge you. Just keep in mind, those people are stupid. You love yourself, and you're young enough to start all over again. Build your credit, get some work history, so that by the time you're in your mid-20s, you're a boss. So before I leave, I want to hear you guys say you love yourself and you're a boss. Can I hear that? Please.
I love myself and I'm
Come on, come on, come on. I'm not feeling it. Damn right. Go ahead. Huh? But guess what? You can now.